Hello beautifuls, my name is Epic Treasure, and this video today is something you do not want to sleep on, I can guarantee you right now. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Come like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, come join Discord channel, link in the description below. So up in this area, which is a new area for now, is the cherry blossom zone. And in this, we have meteorites that drop. Now, meteorites drop all over the place, but they're rife for dropping here, especially supply drops. And we can see a supply drop right here. Now, these are often guarded by a bunch of the humans. So what you can do is you can get your mount, and it's a one-click and collect, basically. You can fly over, click it straight away. Now, I don't know what that dripping noise is in the game, but you can fly over it, grab straight away, and look at what it's got in it. Do not sleep on this. This is an amazing loot. So we have schematic, don't care. These are what you want, right? These elixirs are what you want because they are permanent stat increases. Not just the thing with cooldown, they're permanent. So we have 2 speed elixirs. Bang. Over here we have 36 crude oil just in one supply drop. We have ultra spheres, 8 of them. And we have defense pendant +2. And you can just literally, and we've got another one flying. So if you sort of sleep on these dropping, they'll drop again to replace them. And also in the custom settings, you can set it so they drop often. I don't know if this one's actually dropping in the same spot, so I left this one for a while. So we're going to zoom down, click on that, go across, grab before the humans come, and off we go. So I'm going to go up here before they get here. We'll go back home. Now there's a tutorial if you want to make this all in one base. Let's just drop down here and have a look. So as you can see, these elixirs, speed elixirs, extremely valuable elixir that permanently raises work speed when consumed. Permanent, no cooldowns. So you can use it. I've already maxed mine out, right? So when you've already maxed yours out, they are worth a lot of gold. So you can basically go nuts, grabbing all the elixirs and just selling them off. Now, what I've created in this base is your own personal vendor shop. Let's just quickly sleep. Your own vendor shop. You can have a whole bunch of them. At the moment, I'm building a triple base. It'll blow your mind. And you can watch that too. Once I get into that, I might show you a little sneak peek of it at the end of this. But there's our vendor guy. He's awake. And I just called him. There's a tutorial on the channel for that too. And make him your own little shop guy. So sell. Now that we've already had all our speed elixirs and we're maxed out, we select that. Look at that, 80,000 gold that's worth. Right? And all these sort of random other things that we don't need, you know, the schematic, don't care for that. The heat resistant shirt, level 3, they drop all the time. And then we've got the defense pendant, bang there. We've got the crude oil, which we don't want to sell that, we want to keep that. But you think about all those things that, all those crude oil spots, sell this 94,000. These pumpers hardly drop anything compared to these supply drops. It's absolutely nuts. So, number 1, get your supply drops. Most of them drop, I find, around this area. Get your elixirs from them for your permanent stat upgrades, your increases. Once they're maxed out, still grab them and sell them to the vendor. And you might have a whole bunch of money now and go, what do I do with it? That's kind of the point of this base. Is that we buy the materials, I say we, Chat and myself, when we're playing this, buy the materials to make the cakes for the breeding farms, where there's 7 breeding farms here. So this guy, for example, he doesn't sell the all the things that we need for it. He sells, actually this one does. So for making the cakes for the breeding, you need eggs, you need milk, you need the red berries, you need the wheat to make the flour, but you also need bees for that. And that's why there's this massive hive up here. These are specifically for the bees. So basically we go out, go get the drops, the supply drops, but also have all the mining guys up here going nuts on the ore, selling the ore to the vendor, making incredible bank instead of having all these sort of workers everywhere doing all the painstaking slog, even though I've still got that over here too, just for aesthetic purposes, but it's not necessary. The answer is all in this vendor, honestly, and he has everything you need. Like, have a look at this. He's got the electric organ, so if you want a whole bunch of street lights, then you'll need those. If you want to make rugs all over the place, you've also got the venom glands, for example, etc. And then you've got these different meats that you can make amazing dishes with, stats and stuff like that. You've got all of your medical supplies there. That Ring of Mercy that I spoke about before, he sells that too, and everything else. So it's just absolutely nuts. So if you found this video helpful, that's what I have to show you quickly before we go. You sit still. I'm going to show you two things. I'll show you the first one, which will have a tutorial. It's a very, very long one. This is the beach base, which is really lovely. It's got all the cellularies there. It's like a retreat. It's a purely aesthetic one. It's to send your creatures there when they're unwell. No farming, no, slaving away or anything like that with this place. But the big build is coming, and it is here, and it's a triple, like you see, 3 bases. It's a triple base build. It's going to take a while, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of this one. So here's the... Let's just zoom out. Over here is going to be the medieval town. This is going to be a full town that takes up the whole base here. But from there, it's going to have a pathway that goes through the forest to the rest of the town. It's going to be absolutely nuts. So right now, the manufacture's happening for all the stone, for all the ground, because there's going to be tons of that. Not only that, it's going to have a staircase that goes down and wraps around here to this vendor sort of boardwalk strip of shops. So there'll be a vendor there, a vendor there, a vendor there, a vendor there. Just like the vendor that you saw before that I had him bound to that window. And then there's going to be something up there, I don't know what it is. The next part of that base number 3, is this one here. And this is going to be beautiful. It's all built on the water. We have to sort of push all this back to get more water. So maybe we might have it from here. And this is the best base, in my opinion, to build in Palword, because you can actually build on the water. No joke about it. So if I go foundation, give me some wood. We can just put the foundation straight into the water. If we get rid of this dragon, let's just go over here. See that? You can build straight in the water. There's no other place I know in this game that allows you to do that, like just automatically without putting pillars and pylons and stuff. So you can just go nuts with that. Really cool to have, and that's on the channel too. Go look at the video, the best place to build in Palword. It's all on one playlist. As you can see, we have these glass foundations that I put down here. You can put your pal beds on those so they look like they're floating, for example. So we have like this floating hot springs. And the pals jump in it. Let's have a look at this one, nearly done. So let's have a little flyover real quick to get a sort of scope of how big this is. We might need that decking to be too wide. So as you can see, it's going to look absolutely beautiful. So we have this sort of mesh between the red trees and the green trees, and then we'll have the big town there that'll sort of wrap around and go down there and all the way through here. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. Biggest build that I've done, and I don't have mods and I don't have anybody helping me. So stay tuned for that one. It's going to be a big series, so you can fall asleep to that if you wanted to. But I love and leave you. I hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you so much for all the new members who have supported the channel. If it was not for you, I would not be able to make these videos. Much love to you. Have an amazing day or night. Till next time.